You know, achieving success isn't about where you come from, whether it's a small village or a bustling city. It all boils down to a couple of key things. First and foremost, you've got to put in the hard work, and secondly, you need to have a crystal clear vision of where you want to go. You've got to be gutsy, resilient, and have the discipline to see it through. And here's a golden rule: don't pay too much attention to the folks who say it can't be done. At every step of the way, when you're making choices like, "I'm gonna be a world-class bodybuilder," there's always someone saying, "That's impossible," or "That's not how things work around here." I remember when I set my sights on the movie industry. People said, "You've got an accent, you won't make it." But guess what? I didn't let that stop me, and I ended up as a leading man. Everything seems impossible until someone actually does it. So, trust in yourself, bend the rules a bit, don't fear failure, and keep that hunger alive. Let me share a little secret with you. I found success in various careers by simply ignoring the naysayers and believing in myself. Picture this: you're a 15-year-old in Austria, saying, "I want to become the world's bodybuilding champion." Some folks will say, "That's not our sport, that's an American thing." But you know what? I had a crystal clear vision, and I put in the sweat equity. I trained 1, 2, even 3 hours a day. By the time I hit military service at 18, I was hitting the gym for a solid 5 hours daily. I became the youngest Mr. Universe ever at 20. So much for impossible. And after achieving that, I hungered for more. You can't bodybuild forever, right? I set my sights on acting, but, once again, the naysayers were out in force. They told me, "You can't just waltz into Hollywood with that accent and that physique." But I stayed the course. I worked my tail off, acting classes, voice coaching, dialogue practice, you name it. Slowly but surely, those so-called liabilities became assets. In Conan the Barbarian, the director said, "Without you, we'd have to build a Conan." And in Terminator, they couldn't picture anyone else as the Terminator. It wouldn't have been the same without the accent and the physique. As time rolled on, I kept growing, from one movie to the next, making more money, and eventually becoming the highest paid actor in 2003. That proves, once again, that impossible is just a word. So here's the takeaway: anything and everything is achievable if you can visualize it and believe in yourself. Don't be afraid to stumble along the way, because failure is just a part of the journey. When I ran for governor, I wasn't afraid to fail. When I took on any challenge, I didn't let the fear of failure hold me back, because that's just a part of life. Put in the hard work, there's no magic shortcut. And remember, no one truly makes it alone. I've never called myself a self-made man. I've had a lot of support along the way, from my parents' love and discipline to the guidance of fellow bodybuilders in Graz and beyond, and even those who helped me make the leap to America. I've had plenty of people in my corner, and that's been key to my journey. So, don't box yourself in. Success isn't determined by where you start, it's about recognizing the core elements that pave the way. Whether it's bodybuilding or any other pursuit, remember to aim for something bigger than yourself, something that'll outlive you. Stay hungry, keep learning, and never stop seeking greatness. And that's the game plan, folks.